Hi there, today we're gonna learn how to swap SEC for other cryptocurrencies using decentralized exchanges. But first, what is Zcash? What is SEC? Zcash is a digital currency like Bitcoin, but it protects a user's privacy instead of exposing their financial history. When Bitcoin was released in 2009, it was the first ever decentralized cryptocurrency. All Bitcoin transactions are verified and recorded on a public blockchain, which means that anyone in the world can see user balances and transaction data. This lack of privacy inspired a group of scientists to build something better, and in 2016, cryptography experts took Bitcoin's open source code and added zero knowledge proofs, among other improvements, to create Zcash. Zcash offers all the conveniences of Bitcoin but with full encryption to protect users' financial information. There are other important differences. For example, a self-funding mechanism in Zcash, shorter confirmation times, a memo field to send whatever information you need, and even more. SEC, on the other hand, is the monetary unit or coin. You can send SEC to a friend, use it to purchase something, or exchange it for some other kind of money, which is what we're going to do next. Let's start. To start, we're going to fixflow.com. We're going to choose the coin we want to send, which in this case is SEC. They use only transparent addresses, so you have to take that into account. We're going to choose the coin we want to receive, which is Tethered USDT. In this case, I'm using Tron Network, so I have to make sure I choose Tether TRC20. If you hit the SEC icon, you will see you can choose a minimum amount. I'm going to 0.09, which is equivalent to like $2. I'm going to paste the USDT TRC20 address in the receiving address. Remember always to use the address according to the network you're working with. I'm going to choose fixed rate to make sure I receive the same amount of USDT no matter if SEC price changes. And I'm going to hit swap now. Fixflow is going to ask for your email address if you want to receive notifications, which I'm going to decline right now because I don't need a notification. Now it provides you with a transparent Zcash address, which you have to copy and paste in your favorite Zcash wallet. In this case, I'm using my wallet. So I'm going to open it, hit the send button, and fill the transaction details. I'm going to paste the transparent address in the send sec field. I'm going to fill the correct amount in the sec amount field. And after everything is ready, I am going to hit the send button. There it goes. As usual, there's going to be a confirmation. So let's confirm that. And now we have to wait for Fixflow to complete the transactions. It can take a bit long depending on the network traffic. This time I took about 10 or 20 minutes. After the service has received the transaction, it's going to let you know, there you go, but now we have to wait for the confirmation, which is the step that took longer for me. If you can see here, we started the transaction, we sent the transaction in 2 minutes and it took 19 minutes to complete the process, but I received the Tether TRC20 and I'm ready to go. Now we're going to try sideshift, which is really similar to Fixflow somehow. The cool thing about this is that you can send shielded seg, which is a nice feature. I'm going to paste my receiving address, USDT TRC20 Tron Network, in the receiving address field. And just to make sure, I'm going to check again USDT TRC20 as the coin I want to receive. Once everything is ready, I'm going to hit the shift button. The minimum amount on this one is it's a bit different. It's about $16 or 0.65 SEK, which of course I sent. It's going to provide you with a shielded address. You're going to copy it. You can hit the copy address button and it's going to do it automatically. Now let's go to the wallet and hit send. We're going to fill the shielded address in the address field. I already typed the amount in sec and I'm going to hit send. Now I just have to wait for Y wallet to complete the sending process, the transaction process. It's going to take a little while. And once we finish, there it goes, we have to wait for sideshift to complete the operation. In this case, the confirmation really caught me off guard. It was really fast in this particular transaction. So you're gonna see how the screen immediately changes from waiting your sec to shift complete. And that's it. You can hit shift again if you want to swap, or you can go check your wallet to see if your balance is there. At last, we're gonna try Swapspace, which is really kind of a bridge. It's gonna search for your swap in different providers, and you can choose the best one. In this case, I wanted to swap 16 USDT TRC20 to SEC. It's saying here that I'm gonna receive 0.62 SEC from Fixflow, which you can see in that window down there. The problem with Swapspace is it's going to work only with transparent addresses, so I had to provide it with my transparent address. It asked for a refund address, which I found pretty cool. So I'm pasting my USDT TRC20 address in the box, and you can provide an email if you want if you want an email notification. In this case, I filled the box just to check it out. And after you accept the terms, you hit next, and Swapspace is gonna start the process. It's going to ask you to send funds to a USDT TRC20 address. Make sure you have TRX if you're using Tron Network. It's about 27 TRX, about $2.50. Now we got the address. Let's open the QR code and go to our wallet. Hit send on Tether TRC20. Scan the QR code with our scanner app, and we have the address already. We're gonna type the amount. In this case, I want to send 16.10. I confirm the amount and hit the continue button. There it is, the amount plus the TRX fee. Make sure to always have TRX if you're using Tron Network. And after the amount has been sent and the fee has been paid, Swapspace is going to tell you that the amount has been received. As you're going to see right here, there it is. And the balance in my wallet has changed. So now we just have to wait for the exchange to confirm the transaction and send the money to our Zcash wallet. There it is. The process is done. Now I just have to go. There's the notification. I check my wallet. The problem here is that my funds are on the transparent pool, so I'm just going to shield my balance, hitting the shield balance button. It's gonna send a new transaction. Now my balance is shielded and this tutorial is finished. As you can see, it's particularly easy. You just have to make sure you're using the right network. If you're using USDT, you have to make sure you have the correct fee so your money don't get stuck. And that's it. See you next time.